Round two. A pleasant good morning to everyone. Can you bear with us a few minutes? We have two graduates who are stuck in traffic and they will be here very shortly. So bear with us a few minutes. Thank you. A pleasant good morning to everyone. Audience, may I have your attention? Students, a pleasant good morning to everyone, and welcome to our 2025 graduation exercise of the Alpha Junior School. Before we begin, I would just like to give you a few housekeeping matters. So, we would like no eating nor drinking in the building unless it is absolutely necessary. The washrooms are located to my back, which is your front, male and female. We would like to encourage you to keep your phones and all electronic devices on silent or vibrate. And finally, we know that this is the moment that we have all been waiting for, and we would like to capture every single moment of it. Am I correct? Am I correct? Right. So we are asking you to kindly be mindful that we have hired relevant photographers who is quite capable to capture every moment of your boys and girls. So we're asking, please do not block the hallways. Please do not block somebody in front of you. If you have to take photos, you can do that from your seat. Is that understood? Thank you. At this time, we would now have the procession of teachers, all the members of staff of the Alpha Junior School. Once again, good morning to everyone. My name is Miss Smith, and I will be your mistress of ceremonies for today. At this time, we have a very special moment coming up, the moment that you have all been waiting for. I know there may be a burst of emotions, so get your tissues out, your rags. If you have to use maybe someone's shirt or t-shirt to wipe your eyes, you can do that. It's all in place. So we now welcome the entrance of our graduating class of the Alpha Junior School 2025. Wonderful. Let's give them another round of applause. The 2025 graduating class of the Alpha Junior School. You may remain standing. You may remain standing. Audience, please stand. In everything, give thanks. And at Alpha Junior School, it is our customary duty to put God first in everything that we do. So before we proceed this morning, I would now invite Miss Samuel, who would open us in a word of prayer.
Good morning. In the manner for prayer, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day that you have made. We thank you for the graduates as we celebrate them today. We pray, dear God, that you will take them, oh God, from this step, oh God, into their future journeys, mighty God, that you would give them, oh God, success, that you, oh God, would help them, oh God, to be the top, oh God, above in every aspect of their lives, Father. We thank you, oh God, for bringing us all here. We thank you, oh God, that we can celebrate them, oh God, as a staff, as a parents, as friends, mighty God. We thank you, Jesus, for all, dear God, that you will do. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please remain standing. I will now invite Malik James, one of our graduates, to open us in our school's prayer.
God of mercy, God of grace, bless our school in every way. Bless our teachers, our friends, and those who care when at study, work, or play. Bless us for Jesus' sake. Amen.
Thank you, Malik. I will now invite Riley Phillip, who will lead us in our school song.
We will live and work together, use our minds in fullest measure. Here at Alpha Junior School, we will sow and we will grow in mind and body. We will grow here at Alpha Junior School. We'll enjoy work, love God and life, and peace and love together strive here at Alpha Junior School.
Thank you, Riley. I would also like to invite to the podium Adia Johnson, one of our graduates, who will lead us in the national anthem.
Hail, Grenada, land of ours, we pledge ourselves to thee. Heads, hearts, and hands in unity to reach our destiny. Ever conscious of God, being proud of our heritage, may we with faith and courage aspire
Wonderful singing, Adia. Thank you very much. You may have your seats. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. DeVelt, who would introduce the scripture reading for this morning. And Mrs. DeVelt is one of our grade 6 teachers. Let's give her a round of applause.
Our scripture reading is taken from Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, and I'll be reading from the New International Version. And it reads, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by great a cloud of witnesses, let us therefore throw off everything that hinders us, and that sin that so easily entangles us, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVelt. So once again, a pleasant Alpha Junior School welcome to all our specially invited guests, parents, teachers, and of course, our graduates. Chairman of the Board, Dr. Berth Brathwaite, Director of the Board, Mrs. Alana Tumbarima, other board members, Principal, Miss Stephanie John, our District Education Officer for District 6, Mrs. Natasha Thomas, our feature address speaker, Miss Khalifa Phillip, past and present members of staff, invited guests, parents, graduates, I bid you an unofficial good morning and welcome. I stand here this morning with confidence, with a sense of pride, looking at our graduates. I am definitely proud of you guys. We are all definitely proud of you guys. You have reached such a milestone in your lives, and we celebrate you today. You have worked hard. You have grown in so many ways, and now you are ready to take the next step of your journey. To our parents and guardians, we say a big thank you. To our PTA executive, your love and support help to guide the students every step of the way. And to our amazing principal, Ms. Stephanie John, we thank you for your leadership, your encouragement, which inspires our school. To the teachers and staff, we appreciate you, we love you, and all that you have done for all our boys and girls. You have helped shape and mold them into confident and curious boys and girls. This morning, to do our official welcome, I would like to invite to the podium Amara Moore and Kaylee Noel, two of our graduates, to welcome you. Let's give them a round of applause.
With protocol already established, good morning. On behalf of ourselves and our fellow graduates, we proudly stand with great joy, having the opportunity to welcome all of you to our 6th grade graduation ceremony.
Today, we celebrate under the theme, Running the Race with Endurance. This theme is a perfect fit that supports our journey. During this time, we will reflect on the hard work and dedication that have shaped our years at the Alpha Junior School, our past efforts and our present achievements. We take this time to recognize your presence with us.
as well as your willingness to celebrate with us.
For this, we are thankful. To the Board of Management,
Welcome,
our specially invited guests,
welcome,
our loyal teachers and staff,
welcome,
our dear parents and other family members,
welcome,
gatherants and other students at the Alpha Junior School,
welcome.
welcome to our graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Amara and Kaylee. And we most certainly do feel welcome. Another round of applause for them, please. At this time, I would like to invite a very special woman, a leader, a motivator, and encourager, the captain of our ship at the Alpha Junior School, who is filled with love. She loves with grace and confidence. She leads with a spirit of excellence. This morning, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the podium none other than my principal of the Alpha Junior School, Miss Stephanie John.
I am truly humbled by the kind words echoed by our chairperson and by your applause. Thank you. Chairman of our school board, Dr. Bert Brathwaite, Education Officer for District 6, Mrs. Natasha Thomas, School Director, Mrs. Alana Tumbarima, our keynote speaker, Miss Khalifa Phillip, and I want to tell you that Miss Khalifa Phillip is a proud past pupil of the Alpha Junior School. Present and past members of staff, present and past parents, graduates, and well-wishers. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to have me welcome you to this very special occasion. Today is one of celebration, of reflection, and hope. We have gathered not only to mark the end of this chapter, but to recognize the beginning of a new journey for our graduates. I just want to highlight, before I continue, the awesome support that we've received from our district education officer, Mrs. Natasha Thomas, and I want to ask you to stand, Mrs. Thomas, just stand so that the audience can recognize you. She has really worked in terms of enhancing the relationship with the Ministry of Education and the Alpha Junior School. Thank you. You may have your seats. So we are here today celebrating under the theme, Running the Race with Endurance. And graduates, today our founding principal, if she could have been present, she would have been proud of you, because though she was not necessarily crazy about results, but she was passionate about excellence and passionate about having her students do their best. So today is a day that we celebrate you also in her honor. Let's acknowledge the hard work of our founding principal, Mrs. Shirley Agnes Brathwaite. To you, our parents, I want to express thanks for your unwavering support, your gift of love and sacrifice. We know that it is not easy being parents, and we know that sometimes you got information that you did not necessarily appreciate or prefer, but you worked along with us, and we thank you for this. I also want to encourage you as the students move on to their new learning institution that you continue to provide that support. If there's any time that children needed their parents, that time is now. So I encourage you to continue to support them because your belief in your children is really their foundation. To our amazing staff, and I'm going to invite you now to stand. Just stand, members of the Alpha Junior School staff. They deserve that round of applause. Sometimes it's not easy. They get bullied by people who shouldn't bully them sometimes. But in a general sense, they are loved and they're appreciated. And so I want to let you know, in the presence of God and man, that I love and appreciate you, and I want you to continue being the best educators that you can be. Thank you for being there for the boys and girls. You may have your seats. And now I turn my attention to you graduates. Do you remember who taught you at the pre-K level, pre-K 1? Name that teacher's name. Miss Ferguson, who sadly no longer is here with us. Who did it at pre-K 2? Kindergarten. Grade 1. Grade 2. Grade 3. Grade 4. Grade 5. Grade 6. Put your hands together for all the teachers who taught you. Graduates, as you step forward into the wider world, and as you celebrate under the theme, Running the Race with Endurance, I am thankful to God for each of you. During this year, you have contributed positively to the Alpha landscape, causing us to succeed in areas of athletics, swimming, and by the way, if you did not know, the Alpha Junior School placed first at the inter-primary school swimming competition, female division, and third in the male division. Let's put our hands together for our swimmers. So as I was saying, the students have contributed positively to athletics, swimming, creative arts and pageantry, mental math, and just so you know, we placed first at the district level and we won the mental math competition for District 6. And also, this year, you have produced academic excellence, which is what we stand for at the Alpha Junior School. And though times were challenging, you remain on the path. You remain on the path of success. And today, we appreciate and celebrate your dedication and hard work. And we want you to know that it is not the end of your road. As you move to your new school, you must continue to excel. Now, sometimes you may go to the school and you get laid back. We do not want this for you. We want to see you in the Festival of the Arts. We want to see you in the different competitions. We want to hear that you are going up in front of your school assemblies and the different functions for excellent work. So we want you to continue on the path of excellence as you move to your new school. Graduates, I want to encourage you to choose the right path and work well at all times. Now, choosing right is not always easy. As a matter of fact, it's never really easy. But you have to choose the right path. Because when you do this, you are being your best self. Take encouragements given to you by your school choir as they're going to sing later on. People will talk. People will try to distract you from your mission, from your purpose, but you are to remain focused so that you get the work done. So we want to encourage you to push and go through, as you would hear them sing later on. You have many resources that we did not have as children when we were growing up. One of them is AI, which we have all grown to love, but you have to be very careful with it. As you interact with it, you must personalize what you are interacting with, or else you will go out, for example, you might write a paper, and because 10 of you might have gone to ChatGPT, what would happen? The content would all look the same. So as you use the technology must make sense to you. You must make sense of it and make it your personal work. You have been blessed with an intelligent mind by God. And so even that mind is so much better. It's superior to AI. We want you to stay away from violence. You are going into schools where supervision is not as consistent as probably you know it, because the schools are bigger, the population is much more. So you have a duty to keep yourself away from violence. You have to be intentional about this. You have to know that you should stand up for yourself. So you walk into your school building each day with the confidence that shows people you are no fool arounder. You are not to be fooled around with, but you can stand up on your own. So stay away from violence, stand up for yourself, know when to walk away. You do not have to answer everything that everyone says. Remember, success in and of itself is not always measured by accolades and titles. So some of you today, you may not be named the best performer in math or whatever, but it doesn't mean that you were not successful. Once you would have given your best effort, that means that you have been successful. I want to encourage you also to run with the horses. Your theme today, this morning, it includes running. And you're going to go to your various schools, and you are going to meet horses. You're going to meet donkeys. I'm talking about, no, I don't mean like who they are. I'm talking about movement, how they work. You might find there are people who are working and academically as if they're horses, they're running. Then you might find people who are there just as snails. We want you to run with the horses. Because if you run with the horses, you would get sharper each day. But if you're just there crawling, coming in late, not doing your assignments, then it means that you're going to be moving even slower than a snail, and you wouldn't get the job done. So stay with students, build relationships with students who are positive, who would encourage you, who you would encourage, and together you will go on to success. So today, as we celebrate you, as we congratulate you, we want to let you know that there is greatness inside of you. Go with God. God bless you. And remember, you would always be an Alphaite. I thank you.
A round of applause again for Ms. John. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech. We would also like to recognize with us this morning our online viewers, those of you viewing here in Grenada and in the diaspora, welcome. Just to lighten the mood a bit, I would share this joke with you. What did the pencil, let me take that again. What did the pencil say to the report card? Anybody has an answer? Yes, Riley? A plus, okay, good try. Anybody wants to give another shot? Yes, Sakari, I see your hand. That's sharp. You're very close. One more person. Anybody wants to try? Miss John? You're sharp. Well, that's close enough. The pencil said to the report card, you're looking very sharp. I would like you to turn to the person next to you and tell them, you're looking very sharp this morning. Wonderful. Wonderful. And from my viewpoint, I must say, you are all looking very sharp. Give yourselves a round of applause this morning. Thank you. At this time, we would like to invite to the podium our grade 6 teachers, Miss Berkeley and Mrs. DeVelt, as they introduce our graduates. Let's give them a round of applause this morning.
With protocol already being established. Good morning, everyone. And today we'd like to introduce our magnificent young ladies of grade 6. With us today, we have Loyal Luella Bernard. Precious Peyton De Freitas. Gracious Gabriel Duglin, Adventurous Adia Johnson, Amazing Amara Moore, Creative Kelly Noel, Radiant Riley Phillip, Ambitious Ava Timar, and last but by no means least, a genetic Evie Tumbarima.
I will continue with our boys. And here today we have strong Shakade Barry, courageous Cameron Ferguson, determined DeAndre Garraway, kind-hearted Keenan James, motivated Malik James, keen Kai Ledlow, responsible Ronell McDonald, smart Sky McGilvery, studious Sean Park, resourceful Reese Peters, aspiring Anthony Phillip, judicious Jordan Phillip, jovial Job Samuel, and our final boy this morning is generous Jelani Smith. Thank you.
I must say, those were some wonderful adjectives to describe our graduates. Do we agree? Wonderful. Thank you, Mrs. DeVelt and Miss Berkeley. At this time, we are preparing on our program for our featured speaker. Miss Khalifa Phillip, a proud graduate of the Alpha Junior School, has built a remarkable career by academic excellence, leadership, and regional impact. Her passion for learning is evident throughout her education, beginning at the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George, where she excelled academically and in extracurricular activities. Her dedication and all-round ability earned her the Sis Gabriel Mason Award for the Best Graduating Student, recognizing her outstanding performance across multiple disciplines. Her success continued at the T.A. Marichaud Community College, where she was recognized as a National Island Scholar in the natural sciences, excelling in Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations, CAPE. She later pursued higher education at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, earning a Bachelor's of Science in Chemical and Process Engineering. Her dedication to innovation was highlighted in her final year of research project on the energy sector advancements, where she earned her award for the Best Energy Industry. She also explored climate change solutions, industrial symbiosis, and sustainable technologies, reflecting her commitment to building a more sustainable future. Khalifa has established herself as a leader in environmental advocacy and regional development. She has attended many multiple regional and international conferences, contributing to discussions on climate action, sustainability, and energy systems. Most notably, she represented Grenada at the Student Energy Summit in Abu Dhabi in 2023, engaging with global experts on the future of renewable energy and sustainable development. In her current role as a program associate with the Caribbean Cooperative MRV Hub and fellow at the Greenhouse Gas Management Institute, she helps English-speaking CARICOM nations conduct climate mitigation assessments, greenhouse gas inventories, and meet global reporting standards. She is also actively involved in education and training, co-facilitating regional workshops on energy sector modeling and tracking emissions. She also plays a leading role in the youth climate advocacy through her engagements with the Caribbean Youth Environment Network in Grenada. Her leadership extends beyond environmental work, having served as financial director of the Rotary Club of Grenada. Outside of her professional endeavors, Khalifa is passionate about the creative arts, especially the area of dance. She has built a distinguished 20-plus year career, performing on both national and international stages. She is currently a member of the One Unit Dance Company and has most recently represented Grenada on a global scale at Japan Expo 2025. Khalifa considers her academic journey ongoing and intends to pursue higher education in the field of energy systems and renewable energy, further deepening her expertise in sustainable solutions. She has also entrepreneurial aspirations in the waste and energy sector, aiming to drive innovative approaches to sustainability and resource management. She exemplifies the balance between discipline and creativity, proving that success is built on passion, perseverance, and staying true to one's roots. Her journey continues to inspire others to strive for excellence in their own pursuits. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome our featured address speaker this morning, Miss Khalifa Phillip.
Please permit me to stand on protocol previously established. A warm good morning to you all. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you here today to deliver this feature address. It is indeed an honor for me to return to my alma mater, Alpha, which shaped so much of who I am as a person today. Exactly 15 years ago, I was sitting in your shoes, beady-eyed, excited, and full of dreams for the future. No challenge seemed too difficult, and I embraced every new experience. When I heard the theme for this year's graduation, running the race with endurance, it instantly resonated with me in ways I will endeavor to describe. When we speak about running the race, we're not simply speaking of athletics or trying to win gold in prep sports or intercall. We speak about life's race. And life's race isn't just a sprint. It's a long-distance run. It takes stamina, patience, consistent effort, and endurance. Endurance means continuing even when it gets hard, even when you're tired, even when things don't go as planned. And trust me, they won't always go as planned. But here's the beautiful part. Endurance means you keep going anyway. If we are lucky enough, each of our life's races will be long, but we will stumble along the way. Sometimes you will get tired and feel like giving up. However, the beauty in life is found when we are able to experience these hardships and continue thriving despite them. If I could just give you one truth today, it would be this: life's race is your own. No one else is wearing your shoes. No one else is running in your lane. So don't worry if others seem faster or farther ahead. Your journey is yours, and it is pertinent you focus on running in your own way. It is pertinent you focus on running in your own space and in your own timing. And I'll tell you this, your timing is perfect. Today you're crossing your first big finish line, primary school. And I want to pause to celebrate that, because this is what we call your warm-up or preparation stage. So just let's give them a round of applause. Graduates, I would like you to think back to your last school sports. Before a race, what do you do? What are some of the things you do before you prepare? To prep, you need to train continuously and consistently to condition your body and mind for what's coming. Nourish your body and mind, so make sure you eat well, drink water, and get lots of rest, to ensure you are operating at maximum capacity. And then you warm up and stretch to prevent any injuries. So you need to train, nourish, and warm up before you can run. Life works in the same way. Your time at Alpha has been your training ground. You've built habits, made lifelong friendships, learned how to add, subtract, spell, write, and think critically. Education is one of the key avenues that you can use to nourish and train your mind for life's race. And it is critical that you maximize on your time throughout your educational journey before entering adulthood. Fortunately, you have been privileged to attend a noble institution such as Alpha, which has produced hundreds of successful adults who are running and continue to run and endure life's race. Your preparation has begun. You have achieved so many milestones so far and had to navigate some of life's early challenges, big and small, which will help you prepare for the race ahead. You adapted to online learning during some of the most important stages of your educational development. Some of you conquered fears, like learning to swim or speaking in front of your class. And most importantly, you kept going. That is endurance. Despite whatever challenge you've already had to face, you were able to push through, and that is why you are sitting with us here today. Honestly, as you get older, and I don't think they usually tell you this when you're young, but as you get older, you will realize that life will throw an endless number of challenges your way. Don't worry. This is completely normal, and I promise you, you won't be alone. What is important to remember is that despite these challenges, you should always find the strength to pick yourself back up again and overcome them. The fact that you're even in this room and able to say, yes, I am graduating today, is a testament to your ability thus far to overcome life's challenges. Now, let me be real with you. I know they mentioned that I had a few fancy accomplishments, but here's the truth. Behind every success you heard about, there was a struggle. I've experienced as many disappointing moments as I have successful ones, and many challenges in life which, honestly, I didn't think I would be able to navigate. When I entered the second phase of my preparation stage at secondary school, as you are about to do now, I had to show great courage and adaptability to be able to truly thrive in that environment. I met so many different personalities and kids with different backgrounds. Learning to be conscious of the differences is a skill that I don't think I truly developed until university. In secondary school, I made the mistake and compared myself to students around me, consistently and in an unhealthy way. I always wanted the best grades, and the extra energy I exerted, wondering how I compared to others, took away from the energy I needed to study and perform at my maximum capacity. Unfortunately, due to this lack of focus, I didn't perform as well as I'd hoped. Trust me when I say this. You will be tempted to compare yourself. But comparison is the thief of joy isn't just another annoying saying. It is something you should use to guide your own life. Run your own race. Once I left secondary school, I began community college where I performed, and I mean really performed well. So I'm a scholarship kid. However, I do know what it is to fail. As a scholarship student, What many of you will learn very soon is when you are awarded scholarships, you usually have an obligation to maintain a certain level of grades to be able to keep that scholarship. During my college days, I was awarded the National Island Scholarship for Natural Sciences due to my top performance for CAPE exams. I was honestly shocked, but also grateful that my hard work was actually recognized. And unlike my strategy for secondary school, my focus in college was solely on my performance for me and within my personal goals. It just so happened that I was able to surpass my own goals to the point where I was successful on a nationally recognized level. I trained, I focused, and I stayed in my lane. I ran my own race. So, I won the award. What did this mean? It meant I had to work my butt off when I got to university to ensure I could keep the award. And to be frank, though I came from a fairly good family, it would be very difficult for my parents to afford for me to go to university. So the opportunity to obtain a scholarship was extremely beneficial in helping me propel my future. Fast forward now to my university days, year 2, my most difficult year. I felt homesick, overwhelmed by classes, and struggled with my mental health. I missed my friends, I missed food from home, and I missed having less responsibilities because living on your own while having to study was tough. That semester, I got my lowest grades ever. I remember getting at least 3 C's out of 6 or 7 courses. And let me tell you, C's in university hit different. Anything lower, I would have failed courses, and it would have impacted whether I was able to graduate. And then there was the pressure of knowing I was on a scholarship, and this could be removed at any point due to poor performance. I was fortunate they didn't take away my scholarship for that one semester. For a while, I thought, maybe I wasn't smart enough. Maybe I had chosen the wrong degree. Maybe I didn't belong there. There were many moments where tears filled my eyes as I felt alone, overwhelmed, and wanted to give up. But with prayer, I was reminded that I was not alone. God was with me. I had to shift my mindset. I had to stop telling myself I wasn't capable and start believing I was. I had to take care of myself, ask for help, and most of all, keep showing up, even when it felt hard. This is what endurance looks like. So, I've spoken for a bit of time now, and a lot of you are maybe tired. Yeah, this isn't TikTok. But I wish to leave you with some closing thoughts. How do you endure? Ask yourself, what do I need to endure life's race? I will leave you with 5 key takeaways, things you can start doing today to help you run life's race with endurance. 1, nourish your body, nourish your mind. Take your mental and physical health seriously. It impacts your life in more ways than you may realize. Eat well, talk about your feelings, and protect your peace. You can't run well if you're running on empty. 2, train continuously. Condition your mind and body, and don't stop doing so. Keep learning and growing inside and outside of the classroom. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. School doesn't end with graduation. Life will always give you something new to master. The more you train, the stronger you get. 3, warm up and stretch. You have to prepare before you dive into big challenges. Plan, take small steps, and ease into new things. Stretch your comfort zone bit by bit. 4, be courageous. Don't be afraid to try, even if you might fail. Endurance means being brave enough to show up even when you're scared. And 5, motivate yourself. Some days you won't feel like running. That's okay. But speak kindly to yourself. Remind yourself why you started. Ensure you cheer yourself on. You will stumble. You will trip. You will fail at some things. But hear me well. That does not mean your race is over. You won't be disqualified. Sometimes stumbling just means you may need to pause, adjust your pace. Maybe you need to slow down a bit because you're tripping over yourself. So slow down. Take a moment to check in with yourself. Are your laces tied? Are your shoes too tight? Ask yourself these questions, but in the context of what you're doing in your life. And as you take stock, don't stay down for too long. Get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. Because that's really the only way you'll be able to stay in the race. It would be remiss of me not to mention one of my favorite quotes, which just so happens to be applicable to the theme chosen for this year. So I will leave you to chew on these closing words from the historic wartime British leader, Winston Churchill, which says, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." To the graduating class of 2025, run your race for you. Run it with faith, courage, and joy. And most of all, run it with endurance. Thank you all, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Ms. Khalifa Phillip, for such a moving and encouraging speech. Let's give her another round of applause. At this time, I would like to invite Gabriella Douglin, who is going to do a tribute to our parents. A round of applause for her, please.
With protocol already established, I extend a warm and heartfelt good morning to our parents. Dear Mom and Dad, you have taught us about life by the examples you have shown. Through your courage, we have learned to follow our dreams. Your tenacious strength taught us to have faith in ourselves and others. By your unwavering commitment, we have come to understand the true meaning of love. On this, our very own graduation day, as we leave the walls of this noble institution, Alpha Junior School, we are flooded with memories of the past and thrilled about what the future holds. But most of all, we think of you and all that you have done and given to us. We say thank you for all your encouragement and your support. It is our wish to take all the mentoring given to us and build
and build a life with them as our foundation. We want you to know how much we deeply appreciate and love you. Our greatest respect to you for giving us all those gifts with love from us, the graduating class of Alpha Junior School 2025.
Thank you, Gabby. A round of applause again. Thank you so much. And parents, this is your moment. This is your time. I know a lot would have gone into preparation for your boys and girls over the years, many sacrifices, late nights, and so many other things. Parents, I think you deserve a standing ovation. Can all the parents stand, please? Let's recognize our parents. You have done a marvelous job, and getting your boys and girls to this point is remarkable. You may have your seats. At this time, I'm going to invite the graduates. So we're going to do this row by row. You're going to stand, and you're going to collect your gifts to go give them to your parents. So, front row, can you stand, please? Row number 2, kindly stand. Row number 3, kindly stand. What a beautiful moment. Graduates, may I have your attention? That was lovely. I saw so many smiley faces. Anybody needed a tissue? Wonderful. Parents, you have earned this moment. We love you and we appreciate you. Once again, a round of applause for the Alpha Junior School's parents. As we continue with the program, I will now invite Keenan James as he gives a tribute to the staff. Let's welcome him. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2.
With protocol already established, a special good morning to all. Today, we stand with dreams in flight, ready to chase the future bright. But behind each step we've boldly made were hands that served and hearts that stayed. To our dear teachers and other members of staff, you've helped to shape our minds and inspire our way. With wisdom's light, you paved our stay. Your patience, kindness, lessons deep. Our treasures we will always keep. Your work unseen, yet strong and true, has shaped the path we now pursue. So, here we stand with grateful hearts for all you've done, the countless parts. May you be blessed for all you have given, for in your care we learned to live.
Wonderful. Thank you, Keenan. Teachers, did you appreciate that? Wonderful. Thank you, Keenan. Well received. At this time, I am going to invite Shakid Barry, who has a special presentation to make. Shakid's mom, we call you forward to assist, please. Thank you.
want to present these special rewards to Miss DeVille, Miss Buckley, and Miss John.
So, Miss Berkeley, we'll have you first at the front. Center. Miss Buckley. Mrs. DeVelt. Miss John, our dear principal. Wonderful. And in the spirit of giving, we would like to invite Shakid's aunt to make a special presentation.
Good morning, everybody. Shakid, on behalf of your family, we'd like to say congratulations for the hard work you would have put in. So we just want to present you with this.
Yes, you can. Wonderful. A round of applause to Shakid and his family. Thank you. Okay, graduates. I know you are excited. Let's remain a little bit quiet. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium Miss Roxanne Berkeley, grade 6 teacher, as we present awards to our graduates. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes.
All right, good morning again. At this time, we are going to present to the boys and girls their diplomas. And so we would like to invite Dr. Berth Braffett, chairman of the board, to assist us with that. sent it to me. All right, boys and girls, are we ready? All right, so front row, please stand with me. First, right, so. Our first graduate, Kaylee Noel. Peyton De Freitas. Ava Tamer. Jordan Phillip. Keenan James. Reese Peters. Gabrielle Doglin. And Shakade Barry. Thank you very much, Dr. Brathwaite. Let's put our hands together for the students of the front row. Second row, please stand. At this time, I would invite our director of the board, Mrs. Alana Tumbarima. Cameron Ferguson. Luella Bernard. Evie Tumbarima. Riley Phillip. Adia Granger Johnson. Anthony Phillip. Sky McGilvery. Thank you very much, Mrs. Tumbarima. Let's put our hands together for the boys and girls in the second row. At this time, we will call on our principal, Miss Stephanie John, to do the third row. Thank you, boys and girls of the second row. So I'm calling on Mr. Jelani Smith. Job Samuel. Malik James. Amara Moore. Sean Park. Kai Ledlow. Ronell McDonald. DeAndre Garraway. Thank you so much, our dear principal. Let's put our hands together for the boys and girls at the back row. Thank you so much, boys and girls. You may have your seat. At this time, we are going to do our special awards. Students would have excelled in different subject areas, and so we want to present them with their awards at this time. So I would call on our upper department HOD, head of department, Mrs. Patsy Gittons. So at this time, I would call to the podium to receive her award, Miss Kaylee Noel. She's receiving awards for Most Disciplined Student and Language Whiz. Miss Peyton de Freitas, Math Whiz, Language Whiz, Social Studies Whiz, and Sportsmanship Award. Miss Ava Tamer, our Tireless Achiever Award and Significant Progress Award. Mr. Jordan Phillip, he receives his award for effort and participation. Mr. Keenan James, effort and participation and kindness champion. And the students voted him as a kindness champion. Luella Bernard, Math Whiz, Science Whiz, Language Whiz, Social Studies Whiz, Literacy Star, Tireless Achiever Award, Exemplary Discipline, and the Spirit of Alpha Junior School. Miss Evie Tambarima, Math Whiz, Language Whiz, Social Studies Whiz, Literacy Star, and the Tireless Achiever Award. Gabrielle Dougling, Science Whiz, Literacy Star, Creativity and Talent, excellent team player, and the class voted her as the excellent team player. Shakade Barry Dells, Math Whiz, and Tireless Achiever Award. Thank you very much, Ms. Patsy Gittins. At this time, I would call on our Law Departmental Head, Ms. Lacroix, Christine Lacroix, to do her bit. Calling to the podium, Reese Peters, and he receives the Social Studies Whiz Award. Cameron Ferguson, Language Whiz, Exemplary Discipline Award, and the Tireless Achiever Award. Job Samuel, Sportsmanship Award, Social Studies Whiz, and Significant Progress Award. Miss Adia Johnson, Science Whiz, Creativity and Talent, and Perfect Attendance Award. Riley Phillip, Beacon of Service Award and Language Whiz. Beacon of Service Award, of all the 23 students, she put in the most hours of community service. Anthony Phillip, Effort and Participation. Jelani Smith, Significant Progress Award. Sky McGilvery, Language Whiz, Science Whiz, and Literacy Star. Malik James, Science Whiz, and Social Studies Whiz. Amara Moore, Punctuality Star and Tireless Achiever Award. Sean Park, Math Whiz, Science Whiz, Social Studies Whiz, and Sportsmanship Award. Kai Ledlow, Exceptional Support Award. Ronell McDonald, Exceptional Support Award and Effort and Participation. And our final graduate, DeAndre Garraway, Math Whiz, excellent team player, exemplary discipline, and the spirit of alpha. Thank you very much, Ms. Lacroix. At this time, we have some more awards to present, and we are going to invite our district officer, Mrs. Natasha Thomas. So at this time, we, the teachers of grade 6, present the Academic Excellence Award, and it is awarded to students for achieving all A's consistently and performing exceptionally well in all academic areas, as well as outstanding behavior throughout the 3 terms in grade 6. These awards goes to DeAndre Garraway. Let's put our hands together for DeAndre Garraway. Luella Bernard. Our next set of awards goes to, it's the Academic Merit Award. This award is awarded to a student who has shown consistent academic effort, discipline, and commendable performance across subject areas. And the first award goes to Riley Phillip. Sean Park. Thank you very much, our district officer. Thank you. At this time, we are going to call on Miss Tonya Williams, and she is going to do the final presentation for Academic Merit Award. This award goes to Peyton De Freitas. Evie Tambarima. Shakade Dels Barry. And our final graduate, Kaylee Noel. Let's put our hands together for all our boys and girls. At this time, I would call to the podium Mrs. Tissia Thompson. She has a presentation to make too.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, sorry. I would like to make this award to someone that I have looked at for a very long time. He is wow. He is wow. He will come at the window, at the tuck shop, and every morning that he gets out of his parents' transportation and morning, he will say to me, "Good morning, miss. How was the weekend? How was the day?" If you don't see the other lady that I work with, he will say, "Miss, did you fire her yet?" They had community service, and that person was the only person that came in to do community service by me. And I was very proud of him. And even if when his community service was done, he still came in to help. This person is Job Samuel. This other award is very touching for me. When I came to Alpha, he came up to me and he said, "Miss, what is your name?" And I told him, he had the most disciplined child, very loving, respectful. He's quiet. And I call him my child because I love him as my own. When he did the CPA exam, I asked his teacher, "What school did my child pass for?" When I went home, I asked my son what school he passed for, and he told me. I said, "My child in Alpha is going to that same school." And I would miss him very much. This child that I loved from a lower grade. Now he's leaving. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful to have him, to spend time with him. This child is no other than Jordan Phillip. Thank you.
The laughter, the tears, they all come together. Let's put our hands together again for the boys and girls. They are the stars of today. At this time, we would like to invite the parents of Luella Bernard, chairman of the board, Dr. Booth Braffett, our dear principal, and Luella herself. She is going to be awarded for the top CPEA student.
Give a valedictorian. Oh, so she's also the valedictorian. We can say it. Oh, we can say it, but I give her no trophy already. No? Is it for me? Yes, that's it.
Luella is also one of our island scholars. Thank you very much, Dr. Braffett. Thank you very much, Ms. John. Let's put our hands together again for Luella Bernard. I now turn you back to Ms. Smith.
Wow. All I can say is wow. This was one of the most moving awards ceremonies I've been a part of. I was almost about to grab my tissue, but I held my composure. Let's give a round of applause again to all our graduates and parents. Parents, you're proud, right? Are you proud? Awesome. I know that you are. I can see that. Wonderful. So as we continue, I would like to make an announcement. So there was a little bit of mix-up in one of the tokens that was presented. So I'm going to ask parents to kindly look into your bags. Keenan James, one of the gifts that he has for his parents got into someone else's bag. So if you can kindly check, and if you locate it in your bag, you can give it to Miss Berkeley or Miss DeVelt. Thank you. All right, on to the next item. We have up next a tribute to you, our wonderful graduates. Let me see those smiles. Awesome. So on behalf of the parents, they would like to present to you a slideshow expressing their tribute to you.
One thing I'll never forget about this grade 6 is our friendship, our bonds. Even though not all of us are best friends, we still look out for each other, and that's one thing I'll never forget about this grade 6.
break every single rule. Well, it'll bring me by, maybe the stockbroker man can ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan. I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
One thing I remember in grade 6 is when Joe always gets in trouble and how Mr. Wells and Miss Buckley made things fun.
I will never forget all the amazing friends and the great memories I made in Alpha.
I also remember that it was the most fun class and the most rewarding class, especially at CCC and MCPA. And a lot of students got more mature, like the boys' voices got way deeper. And some of the girls, they developed more parts. So that's something I'll remember.
One of the unforgettable moments in Alpha Junior School was when we're making our portfolios and doing our writing process, because it's very interesting and I got to learn different things and
My favorite grade was grade 3 because Miss Mark was really nice and it was just a very good time for me. I got a lot of good grades and there was a lot of fun things we got to do in that grade. So yeah, grade 3 was my favorite grade in Alpha Junior School.
3, 2, 1.
My favorite grade is grade 2 because it has my favorite teacher, Miss Joseph, who always encourages me.
The one thing that I will never forget in this noble institution of Alpha Junior School is the first day I came into the school. I was small and I was scared, but look at me now. I'm old and I'm great.
Memories bring back your There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Oh, cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
I just want to say thank you to the different teachers that helped us along the way, and we really appreciated how you made learning fun and rewarding, and I'm just thankful that you were here to teach me. Bye. Thank you.
2, 1.
We're ready!
Wow, wasn't that amazing? Parents, that was an amazing slideshow presentation. Graduates, I would invite you to give a resounding round of applause to your parents for such a wonderful presentation. Awesome. And as Kaylee rightly said, there were so many teachers that were instrumental in their journey from pre-K 1 all the way up to grade 6. I would now invite all of the teachers that were instrumental in the lives of our graduates today to stand from pre-K 1 all the way up to grade 6. Teachers, can you stand? So all of the teachers that would have taught our boys and girls from pre-K 1 all the way up to grade 6, we recognize you graduates. Let's give a lusty round of applause to your teachers. Wonderful, you may have your seats. Riley, I see those tears, girl, I understand. Graduates, I will now invite you to turn to one of your peers, give them a hug, and tell them, I will never forget you. Wonderful. Let's give a round of applause to our graduates once more. Awesome. Graduates, thank you. So at this time, I would invite Miss Giselle Carrington, past teacher of the Alpha Junior School, to make a special presentation. Let's welcome her, please.
Am I on now? Okay, hi. Good morning, everybody. Chairman of the board, Dr. Booth Braffett, Director of the board, Miss Alana Tumbarima, DEO, Miss Natasha Thomas, feature speaker, Khalifa Phillip, Mrs. Dells and Miss Berkeley, Miss John, our principal, all the teachers, all members of staff, good morning again. I am here in a very surprising capacity because we all know, and if you don't know, then you're pretending. It is a labor of love in what we do, right? So I would like everyone to give the teachers of Alpha Junior School a round of applause. And I was so kindly asked today to be here while they make presentations from the parents and the graduating class of 2025 to all members of staff. So I'm going to ask you to stand, but I'll call you by name. So we'll start with our principal, Miss Stephanie John, Mrs. DeVeld, Miss Berkeley, Miss Tanya Williams, Charlene Joseph, Christine Lacroix, Patsy Gittins, big up yourself, Kalisha Charles, Kerlan Prass, Auntie Joanne Bowen, Mrs. Gooding, Donda Charles, Joanne DeGans, Samantha Samuel, Ike Clark. Don't be a hater over there. Don't be haters. Trisha Joseph. Very good. Arlena Mark, Elona Davis, Melissa Alexander, Nikhil Walters, Dion St. Paul, Sharon Francis, Mrs. Mark of our lovely tuck shop. Is she here? Tessia Thompson, sorry. I love this, I love this. Miss Edith. We just want to say thank you for everything that you have done for the graduating class. We love you tremendously. Parents, I would like you to give the teachers again a round of applause. Class, I would like you to do the same. Thank you so much. And before I go, I just want to say, graduating class, give me your attention for 2 seconds. My girl with the glasses. I am immensely proud of you. And I'm speaking specifically to those who made me feel so sad when I left. I made it a point to be here today. I love you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Carrington. We have come to one of the most serious moments in our graduation ceremony, where we will hear from the valedictorian. And as we all know, this year's valedictorian of Alpha Junior School 2025, I would like to invite, and as I invite her, I ask the audience to give a resounding round of applause to Miss Luella Bernard.
Chairman of the Board, Dr. Bert Brathwaite. Director of the Board, Mrs. Alana Twambarima. Other board members, Principal, Ms. Stephanie John. District Officer, Ms. Natasha Thomas. Feature address speaker, Ms. Khalifa Phillip. Past and present teachers, invited guests, parents, students of Alpha Junior School, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Good morning. Today, as we cross the finish line of grade 6, I want to take a moment to look back at all we've experienced together while running this part of the race with courage and endurance. This school year hasn't been a short sprint. It's been a marathon filled with challenges, surprises, victories, and so much learning. Like runners, there were times when we didn't feel like we had the energy to keep going, drafting and redrafting for our writing portfolios, climbing mountains of home assignments. But we kept running, step by step, test by test, project by project. There were days when work felt hard and we doubted ourselves. But endurance means sticking with it even when it's tough, and that's exactly what we did. Our teachers were always there, watering us with words of encouragement, showers of prayers, Bible verses, Bible stories, and pep talks, some of which are very sobering, especially on our journey to CPA exams. But school wasn't just about hard work. There were so many moments that made us smile and laugh. The positive energy and happiness in our class was so strong that they spread to everyone. One person's laugh or joke would quickly become everyone's, and soon the whole class would be laughing together. We had our own inside moments too, like the fun of our super guesser, something only our class would truly understand. These are memories we'll carry with us forever. There were things we'll miss and things we won't, but one thing is for sure. None of us will miss the cloud. We will miss the ACA swim meets, the family fun days, and the fair sports competitions. We will even miss the debates and arguments, which in the end drew us closer. Despite everything, we stayed focused, we showed up, and we helped each other. We grew stronger with each step. To our incredible teachers, thank you for being our coaches, cheering us on, and never letting us give up. And to our families, thank you for running alongside us with love, sacrifice, and support. We are forever grateful for the time, effort, and resources you gave so we could reach this far. Though we leave Alpha today, we will always be Alpha Junior School students. As we move on to secondary school, we take with us the lessons we've learned: how to persevere, how to support one another, and how to face challenges with courage. The race isn't over. It's just a new lap, and I know we're ready for it. My fellow graduates, as we step forward into the future, let us always honor our parents and foreparents, those who labored and fought to give us the chance to earn an education and opportunities they never had. There will be ups and downs, wins and losses. Let's celebrate the wins with respect, humility, and sincerity, just as we were taught. And when we face losses, let's pick ourselves up with strength, courage, and endurance, and never forgetting to trust in God. So to the class of 2025, let's keep running, let's keep believing, and let's keep enduring. Thank you.
Wonderful. A round of applause again for Luella Bernard, our top CPEA performer and valedictorian. At this time, we would like to invite our vibrant and dynamic Alpha Junior School choir, led by our most esteemed principal, Miss Stephanie John. A round of applause for our choir this morning. Thank you, Ms. John. And our Alpha Junior School's choir. Graduates, graduands rather, I remind you to be focused and attention on what is happening, okay? Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Leah De Freitas, and Mrs. De Freitas is going to present the parents' response. Let's invite her as she comes.
Permit me to use the protocol that has already been established to extend a warm good morning to everyone, and namely, of course, the graduating class of 2025, with whom we are so pleased and so proud. I stand here this morning on behalf of the parents and guardians of you, the class of 2025, filled with pride and admiration of your accomplishments. You truly ran the race with endurance. The journey proved to be just as promised, demanding, challenging, and even tearful at times. But you persevered, and with resilience and fortitude, we can now look back at those late-night reviews, completing the home assignments that seemed never-ending, juggling extracurricular activities, being ready and on point for those teacher-made tests. You made it through. You not only finished, but you finished strong. We couldn't be more proud. Whether you realize you have inspired us as parents, you taught us along the way how to bounce back from challenges and setbacks and still be hopeful for the future. You encouraged us to tackle our own fears and embrace growth. You remind us that imperfection, fallouts, and failures are parts of the learning process called life. We thank you for trusting us in this process, being open and receptive to our advice and guidance, despite us not having the skill set to actually provide solutions or explanations for the subject matter at hand. We pledge to always support your endeavors, passions, and goals. We commit to providing a supportive learning environment at home through engaging communication, healthy lifestyle, and by being the best role models for you. We remain your biggest advocates. We salute the institution of Alpha Junior School. You have been more than a learning institution for our boys and girls. You provided mentorship, counseling, and nurture, and over the years, you have become family. Mrs. DeVelde and Ms. Berkeley, we appreciate firstly your belief in our children. You never doubted their capabilities and their strength. You worked hard, steadfastly with them, giving of your time and your knowledge. We thank you. To the graduates, this is just a peek in what more there is to come. As you embark on this new journey, we encourage you to dream big dreams, pursue your passions, and hold on to the foundation that has kept you well grounded thus far. Enjoy work, love God, and life. We're excited to see what the future holds for you. May the righteous right hand of God set you all high upon a rock, and by his perfect will, may you all experience your fullest potential. We love you all dearly, and once more, congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. De Freitas. A round of applause again. At this time, we would like to present a token of our appreciation to Ms. Khalifa Phillip, our featured speaker. I would now invite Mrs. DeGans to make that presentation. A round of applause for Ms. Phillip. Thank you so much. We are swiftly approaching the end of our graduation ceremony. And up next on our program, we have a special dance performance a special song from Miss Tara Charles. Let's give a round of applause for her, please.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, and to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for that heavenly cause. And I know if I only be true to that glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm till I'm laid to my rest, my rest. And the world would be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star, to reach the unreachable, the unreachable, the unreachable
Beautiful. I think this deserves a standing ovation for Miss Tara Charles. Let's give a lusty round of applause. That was fantastic. Beautifully done. Well done, Miss Charles. We appreciate your talent. At this time, graduates, I will now invite one of your lovely teachers who would give a charge to you. I would like each and every one of you, okay, to be focused and to pay attention. I don't want you to miss anything that is said, okay? At this time, it gives me pleasure to invite to the podium Mrs. Prass, who would give a charge to our graduates.
Chairman of the Board, Dr. Bert Brathwaite, Director of the Board, Mrs. Alana Tumira, other board members, I'm nervous, sorry. Principal, Ms. Stephanie John, District 6 Education Officer, Ms. Natasha Thomas, feature address speaker, Ms. Khalifa Phillip, past and present members of staff, invited guests, parents, graduates, students of Alpha Junior School, a pleasant good afternoon. All right. Dear graduates, today we celebrate not just your academic achievements, but the growth of your hearts, minds, and spirits. You have come a long way. By God's grace, you have reached this beautiful milestone. As you prepare to leave the familiar halls of Alpha Junior School, I charge you to walk boldly into the future, holding tightly to the truth that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139, verse 14. Let the light of Christ shine through you in all you do. Let his word be your guide, his love your strength, and his Holy Spirit your helper. Work hard, but never forget to pray harder. Be kind, even when it's not easy. Stand firm in your faith, even when the world pulls you in other directions. Let your words and actions reflect the love of Jesus at school, at home, and wherever life takes you. The world needs young men like you and women, rooted in Christ, brave in spirit, and ready to serve. So go forth with confidence, knowing that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Philippians 4:13. Class of 2025, you are blessed to be a blessing. Trust in God, and he will direct your path. May the Lord go before you, walk beside you, and dwell within you as you journey into the next chapter. Now, I've only met this group of young people for the last year, and they are exemplary. I appreciate every one of you, and I'm happy that I have had a wonderful encounter with each one of you. Congratulations, and may your lives forever glorify God. Run this race with endurance. I thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Prass. And graduates, as you heard, run this race. You have to run. You cannot give up. You have to move on. You have to persevere. All right? Wonderful. At this time, I would invite Miss Peyton De Freitas, one of our graduates, who is going to give up our purpose. Let's welcome her, please.
With protocol already established, I announce a pleasant good morning. To my fellow graduates, so much hard work and determination has brought us to this point in our life. What was once just a dream is now a dream come true. We have invested our hearts in this challenge and had some fun along the way.
But the road to success was not an easy one. It never is. We have encountered sharp turns and steep hills, but we have held onto the wheel and kept going. We are so proud of that. Today is a day for celebration, a day to celebrate the lessons we have learned and the friendships we made during that journey. It's a time to acknowledge the past and embrace the future. A moment for family and friends and recollections. A moment in which our hearts are filled with pride and happiness. We are very well aware that the world is waiting for us. So we will get out there and make a difference. Congratulations to us.
Congratulations, indeed. Thank you, Peter. Let's give a round of applause again. Wonderful. Wonderful. Graduates, this is your time. This is where we get to hear from you. So I would now invite the graduating class of the Alpha Junior School to stand as they present to us their graduation song, sorry. Wonderful. Another round of applause for our graduates. Thank you, boys and girls. I invite Mrs. De Freitas.
Don't get tired with me, but in our haste, we mistook two important teachers, one of which is our dear MC that was not recognized, and the other who is taking care of the choir students at the back. So they were missed. Our deepest apologies. So I would now give our token, and of course to show them that we do appreciate and love them. So of course Miss Smith and Mrs. Mack, who is sitting at the back.
Thank you, Mrs. De Freitas. We are at the end of a wonderful day, a wonderful journey, a wonderful experience. Won't you agree with me? Awesome. So at this time, as the Bible reminds us, in everything give thanks. We invite Kai Ledlow, who is going to do today's vote of thanks.
As the sun sets on one chapter and rises on the next, I greet you with a warm good afternoon. We have come to the end of this very special moment, our 6th grade graduation ceremony. The graduating class of Alpha Junior School 2025, we look back on all we've learned, experienced, and will carry with us our school's beautiful motto, enjoy work, love God, and life. Special thanks to Ms. Natasha Thomas for taking the time to visit and celebrate this occasion with us. It means a lot. A big thank you to Mrs. Tamara for that lovely song. It warmed our hearts. To our dedicated teachers, thank you for being more than just educators. You helped us to grow with patience, creativity, and care. You showed us how to find joy in learning and never stop asking questions. To our proud parents, family members, and friends, thank you for your steady love and endless support. You cheered us on, helped with homework, and ensured we had everything we needed to succeed. To my remarkable graduates, thank you for being part of this incredible journey. From laughter during break time to helping each other in class, every moment made us stronger together as a team. One of my favorite memories is when we gathered for our morning circle of prayer. It was a time to pause, to connect and invite God into our day. And with open hearts. And, of course, how could we forget those days when things got a little too exciting and our dear principal, Miss John, had to step in. Her calm presence and firm but loving voice reminded us how to pull it together and rise to the occasion. We'll always remember those moments with a smile. Thank you, Ms. John. Most of all, we thank God for guiding our steps, filling our hearts with love, blessing us with this amazing chapter of our lives. As we step into new adventures, let us remember this race is not over. Life is a journey, not a sprint. There will be hills to climb, but with endurance and a heart full of love will keep running strong, because that's what we've learned at Alpha Junior School: to enjoy work, love God, love life, and run the race with endurance. Thank you.
Thank you, Kai, and thank you for thanking us. A round of applause again for Kai. Wonderful. So at this time, graduates, I invite you to put all your belongings on your chairs and you stand. We are getting ready for the recession of our graduates. As you walk out, have fun, smile, laugh, and enjoy your final walk as students of the Alpha Junior School. A round of applause for our graduates. While the graduates are getting ready, please note that there are light refreshments at the back before you leave, so you are free to patronize. Thank you, Joe.
Story, victory. Oh yeah, in this moment, arms wide open, blessings pouring like the rain. It's all from you, so I'm saying thanks again. We rise up like the sun, and any and everything we overcome. We pray God will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We standing on the rock, 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 on the victory rock, yeah, yeah. We standing on the rock, 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 on the victory rock, yeah, yeah. Standing on the rock, yeah, yeah. Trusting in the power of the Most High to protect and shine a light and make a way. Watcher and defender of our lives, we're friend of man, but family. If we forgive, remind us that you're always beside us. No, nothing can hold us down. We're standing on the rock, you know, solid ground. We rise up like the sun, and any and everything we overcome. We pray God will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We standing on the rock, 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 on the victory rock, yeah, yeah. We standing on the rock, 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 on the victory rock, yeah, yeah. Victory rock, yeah, we're triumphing. Life is not an easy road, it's a climb uphill, but we know we're not alone.
Thank you everyone for joining us at this year's Alpha Junior School 2025 graduation exercise. God bless you and have a wonderful day.
Said only you can stop you, and the truth, you see. I feel destiny go beat. We